Oh yeah, one more stock. So Upwork, we are playing Upwork earnings. I want to call this out before the earnings come out.
YouTube. YouTube. What it do? It's your boy Little Petty checking in with you guys with another stock market episode. All right, you guys, we are going live. We're gonna check in with you guys. We're gonna talk about this Upwork trade that's going on. They reported earnings on the 4th. We're gonna talk about that. We talked about that in my last video. So the people that haven't been following me, make sure that you guys subscribe because I talked about this trade. So this whole video is gonna be talking about basically what we're gonna do with this trade. So I want to
I'm not sure
show you guys in this
if it's gonna
video. Make sure you guys subscribe.
do
This
big
is the video
numbers,
I
but
talked about Upwork,
I
and I
talked
talked
about
about it
this
in
in my
my other
last video. I'm
video.
very
I'm not
bullish
gonna
on
adjourn you guys with this.
Upwork.
Make sure you guys go watch that
So
video.
this stock,
But
Upwork, they have
what
earnings.
we're gonna
The
talk about
calls
in
right
this
now are cheap.
video right
If you
now.
want to get some
Check that
cheap.
out real quick. What we're going to talk about in this video, we're actually going to go over the trade. We're going to talk about what we're looking for in this potential trade. So they reported earnings, so we're going to check out that. I'm not really into, what they did. I just know that this company is very bullish. So, and if you look at my charts, I have my price targets, up in the hundreds. So make sure you guys go watch that video because I talked about this. So now what we're going to do, we're going to break down how we're going to execute on this trade going forward. So make sure you guys like, share, subscribe if you're new. We're going to burn through. All right, so they just got the earnings. They just got the earnings report. And before I even get into this, I want to talk about where the chart was at and how I set up how I was looking to make this trade. So as you guys can see, we have our zones mapped out. So this blue zone is probably going to come from a longer time frame. So right here, we have this daily, this is like a weekly zone. So now that we're up in this zone, we're looking at potential breakout. Like I said, this stock is a very underrated stock. The cap on this stock, the market cap, it's so low. Like this stock is going to like quadruple. So there's time to make money on Upwork stock over the long term. But for the short term trading options, this is what I'm going to look for on how I'm going to take advantage of the trade. So as you can see, we have our zone mapped out. We have a loop. We had a basically sellers show up in this area. Buyers held it up. They dropped it. They bounced up and then they dropped it. They confirmed this level and then they sold off. So this is what we're looking at to build up our zones. You can see buyer stepped in, boom. Buyer stepped in, boom. Fell down. We got the top, came back right here. Buyer stepped in, seller stepped in, then buyer stepped in. Same thing. So it's price action. We're not. You see, there's no indicators. There's not one indicator on this chart. So what we're going to look at first is, of course, we have this zone right here. So first things first is we're going to go to the 15-minute chart because we have to let the earnings shake out. So if I was to trade this right now, I would actually probably take a bullish position right here and stop out below this wick right here. Now for going forward though, this is the 15-minute chart. We're going to have to see exactly what's going to happen tomorrow pre-market and see if this stock either trends down or if it has a reversal. Now I'm only looking to go bullish on this stock. I'm not looking to short this stock. So it's either going to stay above this zone right here and we're going to have to map out zones either from the pre-market. So like right now, I'm not going to map zones out because there's nothing to read on the tape. So for right now, we have to let the price action play out. So we map our zones out from the 4-hour charts and then the 1-hour charts. So as you can see right in here, we have some action right here. Buyers have stepped in. This candle got bought up. So this is, like I said, this is a bullish trade. So if you were to take this, you would basically map out your zones basically right here. I wouldn't move this up, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So if we held in here, any type of pullback into this lower type 2 tomorrow will be a bullish entry to go long. So we're gonna watch this pre-market tomorrow. I did say that I'm gonna show you what the trade is, but really we have to see exactly what the tape gives us. So I do like a buy down here at this 23.16. If we hold above, that would be bullish. If we jump up in the morning, say we get above this wick right here, we get above this zone right here, pre-market, then that's going to be a buy entry down here at this 25.54. That's saying what the chart is at right now. If this candle got up in here and did whatever, or if it even goes higher, so we have to see what the price action is going to do overnight to see exactly where we're going to take our entry on this trade. But if the stock opened up just like this flat, I would either take the bullish trade for the ride up, a dip buy down here at 23. And let me see. Let me go ahead and check this out real quick. So we do have a zone right here. Okay. No, I think I just put that in there. Yeah, I just put that in there. My bad. All right. So I might have to zoom out, honestly. Let's go to the 1 year. Let's go to the 3 year. And where is the stock at? 24. So it's up here. Yeah, so we can look. Yeah, so this is the topping. So this is what this that's what that candle, that's the top. That's why I have that marked out. Okay, so that makes sense. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna grab all the sellers. Man, the sellers, they showed up down here, but I have to see where. Okay, so that's that zone. So I would honestly, I mean, you could grab that, but I'm gonna stay with just this top wick up here. I'm gonna go right there. So that 24 level. This was all sellers. So the buyers they have to show up right here, or not the stock's gonna come back down. So what I'm gonna do is that's the top zone. I might even tighten that up a little bit. I'm gonna tighten that up just a little bit. So from 24 to 25, so $1. There's sellers up there at that 25 level, and that's probably why you see that rejection up there right now. Yeah. As you can see, boom. So we ran up, boom, we pulled back. If we chop in here, this is gonna look good. And now if we get below here, and if we get break below this 22, bearish. You gotta wait for this dip buy down here to 19. Now that's gonna be the setup. And then if it falls all the way through, that's what I'm saying. You have to have your stops. So make sure you have your stops. I don't like it below 22. I don't like it below 22. A dip buy scenario. If we are catching a knife, yeah, it will be down here at this 1857. Yeah, full blown reversal at that point. So not really interested if it comes down to these levels. So we wanted to stay above this 42, this 24.17, 25. So buy it in this zone right here. Your stop is going to be low. If not, dip buy here at 22. Stop below. So put your stop at 21.85. Don't really like it after that. That's reversal. I'm going to map out my zones real quick. Now this, like I said, this comes from a zone all the way back there, so I'm just gonna highlight it yellow. Actually, I'm gonna highlight this in red, so I know it was mainly sellers. So if we get above that, that's bullish. If we get above this red zone, that's bullish. So I will set an alert above here and above. Now for the options, I did cut out of my position. Now I'm gonna explain to you guys why I didn't hold. If you go back, so when I bought the options, I bought them up here at the $20 level. The stock had started pulling back, so I ended up just taking a small loss. I said I can play the earnings. You can always play after the earnings. I had a feeling it wasn't going to get up to this 30 just from the pullback with the market what was going on. So I decided to just say, okay, I'm just going to go ahead and roll with the I'm gonna just roll. I'm gonna just take a small loss and I'm gonna play after the earnings because I think there's still a lot of potential in this stock. So as you can see, we got rejected from that top zone. If we pull back, and we can pull all the way back here tonight, so we're going to see, we have to see what the chart is telling us. This blue zone is a weekly daily zone, and this red zone is a daily zone where sellers have showed up. As you can see, nothing has changed. So we need to see how the market reacts tomorrow, what investors feel about this stock, and see how the price action is going to trade. So that's basically it for the Upwork trade. We will go ahead and look at some of the options because I know the options when I bought these 30s, they were about they're about break even right now. They did go to like 5 cents. I think they were on the low today. See, they were cheap. I had the 30s and the 25s, but I spent a little bit of money, so overall it was better to take a small loss and wait for the options to open up. So if it gets real volatile tomorrow, we'll more than likely look to play the Decembers, the 44s, 44 days out, 25, 30 calls. If they open up the calls, we might even play some short terms, sell. We'll figure it out. There's a bunch of different strategies on how to take advantage of these stocks with the options. So, but I'm gonna be focused probably on these Decembers and Januarys. Like I said, this stock, I'm looking to ride this stock up as long as we have momentum going to the upside. So now for the markets they've been real crazy. We had a so we had this oversold bounce. Now I told myself I'm not playing. I got stopped out so many times on the way down, and I took a couple unnecessary losses. That happens with trading. Now we caught the bounce and we locked in some profits, but I'm in Amazon right now. I'll show you guys what I'm in. I'm in Amazon. I'm selling the 32.30, 32.25. I got into this trade. Where's Amazon? We added down here in this zone. Right as it was breaking out of this zone, I locked in gains because we played this. We got a gap up. We shot up. We rode it all day, so we locked in a good. Today was a good day trading. We haven't had a nice solid green day in a while because we've just been downtrending, and I do not like going short at certain times. Like you can ride the market short, but you don't want to get caught. Like a lot of people got caught shorting right here. I even got caught shorting Fastly. I lost like $500. I was playing this downtrend and I ended up selling calls up here. And the next day we bounced up and I got stopped out on this day. And luckily I stopped out right here. I had sold the 65s. I sold it when we were in this zone. So I was saying if we get out of this zone, this is why zone trading is good. When I'm trading in this zone and we got out of the zone, I have to get out. The trade is done. There's no need to bag hold. And as you can see now, you just blew up your account. If you're playing the short term plays, you just blew up your account. I blew up my account a couple times, so I know what I'm talking about. So that's pretty much it for this video, YouTube. I just wanted to come check in with you guys, show you guys. I had somebody comment. They said drop some content. I said, I'm gonna drop some content. I'm on vacation. I'm actually gonna drop a video. I'm gonna show you guys how I set up my traveling station because right now I'm traveling. I got my little travel station. I'm gonna show you guys that. Stay tuned for that video. So right now, as you can see, the ES is actually pulling back. So markets are volatile. We will see what's going on with the elections. The futures were going crazy last night. I was actually up watching this. I wasn't trading it though, but I had my eyes glued. And the VIX selling off. So you know, a lot of things are going on. Amazon was up 6%. STF, FLSR, Fastly is bouncing. Nvidia got a nice bounce. Pins is bouncing. The Q's got the bounce. Sam, it actually sold off. I'm going to take that off my watch list. Shopify got a nice bounce zone to zone. Snapchat got a nice recovery. I still like Snapchat. I feel like this is going to be like a little bit slower, but I like Snapchat. Snow. This one is still kind of volatile. You could play inside the zones, but I like momentum trades, so I'm not really trading that. SPY, Tan, Solar, Tesla got a nice bounce. Man, if this is how you guys make money. We like to see moves like this in the upward. I don't like downward trends. I like the upward moves because when the FOMO kicks in and you're in, that's how you can lock in gains. Caught it at the bottom. I didn't play this. Tesla's been too choppy for me. I said I'm not playing it. I'd rather just, And my favorite, I missed this one. I took it off my watch list. Not my watch list, but I took it off my screen, and man, I missed this one bad. I was like, man, this thing is down here. Like if it breaks this level, it's a wrap. And what happened? Hold on, Bulls bought this type 2 up from zone to zone. That's probably like a 30% gain. Okay, 15. So 20%. TTD is very volatile. I like to just sell put credit spreads or do a debit spread. The options are way too crazy. And Upwork. So we will definitely put Upwork. Upwork is going to be we're going to watch Upwork tomorrow. We might, like I said, we're going to be looking for a long-term bullish trade, but the trade has to set up because this could just be a full-blown reversal. Right here, all we see right now, that's all sellers. There's been nothing but sellers up there. Nothing but sellers. So we need to see if the buyers are going to step in. Yep. Oh, XBI. I got my alert today. XBI broke out too. So biotech's looking good. Financials are doing bad, and healthcare broke out, but it's pulling back. So that's it, YouTube. This is a 16-minute video. I just wanted to, like I said, come in and check in with you guys. I hope you guys subscribe if you're new. A little petty.